$100 for a video compared to like a normal guy charging them like $25 or $30. He can spend a lot more than someone who's 20 years old and is a college student. So hi guys, my name's Drew, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you how to price your OF content. Now, I run an OF agency called VB Agency. I've been in the game now for about 4 years and it's my life, you know, I live and breathe this stuff. So if you're new to OF or you run an agency and you're looking to scale and you don't know how to price content, the first thing you want to do is you want to figure out your spender capability. We don't have any set sort of, you know, when it comes to one-to-one messaging anyway. Whilst personally, we don't have any sort of set pricing for any type of video, you know. It all changes depending on how much the subscriber can spend. Say for example, you know, you analyze them and there's someone with a big spending capability. You can probably charge $100 for a video compared to like a normal guy charging them like $25 or $30, you know. So before you judge your spender capability, what you want to do is find out a bit more about their background. Let's say for example, like how old they are, what they do for work, how many kids they've got, whether they're married, single, that kind of stuff, you know. And this will give you a profile about them. Now obviously you can imagine someone who's 55, 60 years old with 2 kids and is divorced and has a job working in a bank or runs his own company. He can spend a lot more than someone who's, you know, 20 years old and is a college student, for example. So that's one thing to bear in mind. Now in terms of pricing, it also does depend on the content. So for like a picture of just topless, I'd probably charge between $5.99 to $9.99. For, you know, a picture of down there, I'd probably charge, you know, up to $20, $25, you know, depending on the spender. To start off at 15, completely up to you. You can just change this depending on yourself, you know, and your preferences. Now another thing to bear in mind also, with your explicit videos, you want to be charging a bit more for them, but have them at different lengths. So you can have a 30-second video of you just in the shower doing what you need to do for like $25, but a 5-minute video that needs to be charged, you know, $50 or $65, you know, depending on the spender. You may be able to sell that for $30 for someone who can't spend as much, you know. So this all sort of ties into the pricing, but it basically just comes down to spender capability. So the first way you can figure that out is obviously through analyzing the profile, and the second way you can figure that out is through how easy they buy content. So a spender, you can send them content and they'll buy it straight away. However, someone who's a bit more resistant, who's got less money, you have to basically see, you know, how easily they buy content. If they're a bit more resistant, then you may have to lower the price. They mention the price, lower it a bit, but also try and like use your negotiation skills, which I can help you with. Message me and I'll help you for free. Use your negotiation skills to, you know, increase the price of the content. I'll get them to buy it for a higher price essentially. So that's how I'd go about it. Now, in terms of PPV messages, this is another way you can, you know, you can sell your content, mass PPV message. It depends on the content. So that's like if it's explicit, charge higher, or if it's just photos, charge lower, you know. Now the best way to go about this is test out different prices and also subscribe to a bunch of other girls' pages and see what they're sending out for what prices, you know. This is really good as this is competitor research, market research, and will help you in terms of deciding what to price. However, I can also help you. If you message me, I'll help you for free. I can give you a free audit of your OF account through my agency. So if you learned anything from today's video, drop me a message on Instagram. I'll be more than happy to jump on a call with you and give you some help. Take care. My Instagram will be linked in the description of this video.